My dear students, today we are going to know about letter writing. Moreover, letter writing is an important part of various competitive exams. So, first let us understand definition of letter, introduction of letter, classification of letter, format of letter and parts of a letter. First we see the definition of letter. Letter writing is a written message. We write a letter to persons who are far away from us. We want to convey our message to them in a clear and forceful manner. Another definition: a written or printed communication directed to a person or organization. Next, discussion of letter. Letters are an important form of written communication. They are written to express our ideas, information, message, request, order, complaint, opinion, etc. to others. In spite of smartphones, SMS, emails, WhatsApps, and other social media that are available to everyone, letters still have major use and importance in our society. So, the students should develop letter writing skills. Classification of letters. Letter writing can be classified into two types. They are formal letters, informal letters. First one is formal letters. These are written in formal and decent language and follow certain rules with a stipulated format. These are also called official letters. These are written to officials and business associates. These include official letters, business letters, letters of application, letters to editors of newspapers, letters of complaints, and others. Next, informal letters. These are also called personal letters. These are written to friends, relatives, and members of our family. Next, format of the letter. The format is very important for writing a letter. Three types of format are used in writing letters. They are indent format or traditional format, blocked format, and fully blocked format. First one is indent format. It is also called the traditional format. The structure of the different parts of the letter in this format is as follow. The indent format from address and to address start from the left margin, whereas date, leave taking, and signature are towards the right margin. The subject line and the body of the letter start 5 space from the left margin. Punctuation marks are used in from address to address at the end of the salutation and at the end of the complimentary clause. Next, blocked format. In the blocked format, everything starts from the left margin except the date which is towards the right margin. Punctuation marks are omitted except in the body of the letter. Last one is fully blocked format. In the fully blocked format, everything including the date start from the left margin. Punctuation marks are omitted except in the body of the letter. All of you note this point. Any one of the three formats can be used in writing a letter. At present, the fully blocked format is followed for formal and informal letters. Next, parts of a letter. A letter, either formal or informal, consists of 5 parts. They are heading, greeting or salutation, body of the letter, subscription, and superscription. First one is heading. It consists of 3 parts. They are sender's address, date, receiver's address. Examples of heading or sender's address: 8 bar 93, Devdas Street, Kanigiri. Date. The date should be written in full. For example, 10th March 2019. March 10th, 2019. You should avoid writing as follows: 10th March full stop 2019, 10 small dash 3 dash 2019. You should avoid writing like this. Next, receiver's address. It should include name, position, and the address of the person to whom the letter is addressed. The editor, the Hindu, Vijayawada. The principal, Government Kgbv Jr.college, Markapur. Note: receiver's address is not required for informal letters. Greeting. Next one is greeting or salutation. You can write any one of the following in official letters: sir, madam, sir, or madam. If you are not sure whether the person is man or woman. In business letters: dear sir, dear madam, dear sir, or dear madam. Next, informal letters to blood relations: my dear father, my dear mother, my dear sister, my dear Sujata. Next, to friends: dear Tulasi, my dear Harini. Next one is subject. Informal letters, the subject should be mentioned. It should not be too long. You should only let the reader know the purpose of the letter. Example: request for 2 days leave. Information regarding spoken English course. Remedy for potholes on the roads. Next, reference. It is required to mention for the letters of job application, letters in response to the advertisements, and official communication purpose. Next, body of the letter. It is the content of the letter. It should be divided into 3 paragraphs as follows. Beginning. Introduction yourself and the purpose of writing the letter in brief. Main content. Give details of the matter. Ending. Conclude by mentioning what you expect. For example, a solution to your problem, to highlight an issue in the newspapers, etc. Next, ending. Formal letters. Thanking you, sir. Hoping to be favored with an early reply. Informal letters. With best wishes, with love, with kind regards. Convey my best regards to your parents. Convey my profound regards to my mom. Subscription. It is called leave taking. To officials, businessman, yours faithfully. To principal or headmaster, teacher, etc., yours obediently. To strangers, yours truly. To blood relations, yours lovingly, yours affectionately. To friends, yours sincerely, yours lovingly. Note: never use an apostrophe with yours in the subscription. Signature of the writer should be made below the subscription. Last one is superscription. It is called address on the envelope. It is written very clearly with a pin code. Note: it is not required for formal letters as it is written under the receiver's address.
Now let us understand the format of formal letter. Write a letter to your class teacher requesting him or her to grant you leave for 3 days. First we need to write the heading. Heading consists of 3 parts. First, sender's address, second, date, and third, receiver's address. In a formal letter, the sender's address is usually written at the top left hand corner of the letter, and then leave a line and write the date. 10th June 2019. This is the standard way to write date. The date is usually, it could also be written below the sender's address on the right hand corner. Then leave a line, again write the receiver's address. The class teacher, 2nd MPC class, Government Junior College Girls, Pakala. Then leave a line and write salutation or greeting. It is important to include an appropriate salutation after the address of the receiver. Your salutation should be Sir or Madam. And then leave a line and write subject. Request for 3 days leave to make arrangements for my sister's marriage, submitted register. In formal letters, the subject should be mentioned. It should not be too long. You should only the readers know the purpose of your letter. And then you leave again and write the body. A formal letter should always include an introduction, body, and conclusion. The introduction will introduce the purpose of your letter in a line or two. I am a student of 2nd MPC in Government Junior College Girls, Pakala. My roll number is 15. And this is followed by the body, where you should provide more information about what you need and why. My sister's marriage will be held at TTD Chaudhary in Chittoor on 13th-6/2019. My presence is needed at home to make arrangements and invite guests, so I cannot attend the classes regularly. Finally, in the conclusion, hence I request you to kindly grant me leave for 3 days from 11th-6/2019 to 13th-6/2019, for which act of kindness I would be grateful to you. Then leave a line and write ending. Thank you. The ending below should be write subscription. It is called leave taking certain forms of polite or complimentary clause. For example, yours obediently or yours faithfully. Signature of the writer should be made below the subscription. Okay? I hope you all understood the definition of letter, introduction of letter, classification of letter, format of the letter, and parts of a letter. Thank you. Have a nice day.